On January the 7th, 1610, Galileo announced to Antonio de' Medici the results of his telescopic observations, mentioning in particular the rough and uneven surface of the Moon, and the discovery of 3 heavenly bodies in the vicinity of Jupiter. On the 13th of the same month, he discovered a 4th. The newly discovered moons were called Medicia Sidera, in honour of the reigning house of Tuscany. To determine the position of the satellites without having to carry out complex calculations every time, Galileo developed a special instrument called the Jovilabio. On March the 12th of that same year, he published in Venice the Sidereus Nuncius, dedicated to Grand Duke Cosimo II, the work that made known to the world the extraordinary innovations introduced to astronomy thanks to the telescope. Towards the end of July, the scientist, who had already resigned from his chair at Padua to return to Tuscany as first mathematician and philosopher to the Grand Duke, conducted observations on Saturn, which seemed to him to consist of a central core with 2 lateral parts joined to it. Due to its strange shape, Galileo described the planet as tricorporeo, or triple-bodied. In August, he also conducted observations on sunspots, and then, in the last months of the year, he saw for the first time the phases of Venus, rightly judging that he had found a decisive factor for confirming the Copernican system.